What up, y'all? It's your homeboy Justin. We back in my bathroom one more again, and today we're just gonna talk about retwisting your locks. Okay, I got this question from someone in the comment section a few weeks ago from a video. I just wanted to kind of talk about this. I think this is something that people don't talk about enough, and we probably should we should talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. But before we get into this conversation, click right above me up there and watch last week's video. Okay. All right. See you on the other side. So 2 weeks ago in my video where I was talking, or maybe 3 weeks ago, where I was talking about giving me some ideas and talking about what things you want me to talk about in this coming year in my new videos. What are some things you guys want me to address? And someone had commented that they want to know why I don't retwist my locks so often, and so here's the video. The last time I retwisted my vlogs, I retwisted them right before I went to New Orleans, but from then, I didn't retwist them maybe I think 2 months before that. I can't really think of like super defined reasons on why I do it besides only a few things. One of them, and it's the biggest one, is my laziness and apathy. For me, it's a time-consuming thing. For me, it takes me about 2 hours to retwist my locks, and that's to do like a decent job. If I want to be super manicured about it and really take my time and make sure that all the parting is super tight and whatever, and use like a comb to make sure and like take all the locks apart and do all that stuff, which I do normally, like divorcing locks that kind of like marry together. It'll take me like 3 hours or more. Also because I like to watch movies when I do it, so that also slows the process because I'm kind of lazy and I like to take my time. But yeah, laziness is the biggest factor of why I don't retwist often. The second reason I don't retwist often is actually because of the aesthetics. Like for me, I actually kind of prefer my locks to kind of like, for my roots of my locks to be grown out. Like I like the new growth. I don't mind the look. For me, I actually prefer it over like a super fresh retwist. The only time I really care for like fresh retwisted roots on locks is when it's like styled on like a 2-strand twist, or if it's doing like braids or cornrows or some type of flat twist against my scalp. That's really the only time that I would really desire to have a fresh retwist, because it looks a lot sharper and you can really see the definition of your locks and of your roots when you do that. But for me, on my everyday, I don't style my locks that often. It's not good for your hair just because of the stress of constantly styling or putting the tension of retwisting your locks, but I don't like styling it because there's a lot of things I have going on right now in my life in terms of different jobs, and really my focus isn't necessarily on my hair throughout the day, so I don't really style it that much. And since I don't style it that much, when the roots are grown out, I don't mind it. If anything, I'll line my hair obviously, and I'll cut my hair like every few days or so. And when I do that, when my roots are grown out, I actually like that look a lot better. When my hair is freshly retwisted, the top of my head looks so flat. Like it looks so flat because like it's literally just straight like from your scalp, and then like it's the freshly twisted lock, and then it just hangs straight down. And even if you don't curl your hair, it just looks lifeless. It looks so boring. I just don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. It may be for some other people, but it's not my go-to style. So I like when the roots grow out, and specifically like on that second month, like from the 5 to 8 week period when it's really grown out and it looks kind of like afro-y, like for like the first ½ inch or so. I don't mind that. I like how it looks, because this is the thing. There's a difference between taking time between retwists and completely neglecting your locks. That's not what I do. Don't get it twisted. I don't get it twisted. I don't neglect my locks. I will definitely like pull apart the locks to make sure that they're not matting together or tangling together, but I won't retwist the roots. So like every time I'm washing my hair once a week, I will be pulling apart the locks just to make sure that they're not locking up together. I'm not trying to combine my locks at this moment, so if you are trying to do that, that could be a way that you want to go about that. I mean, obviously you don't want to just twist your locks together and use rubber bands, but I'm just saying that's the way to do it. That's the way to go about it. If you want to neglect your locks, you can do that too. I mean, again, it's your lock journey. That's what makes it personal, is how you choose to live it out and how you choose to take care of your hair by either really paying attention to it or maybe not paying as much attention to it. I mean, it's either or. It's whatever you want to do. The third reason of why I don't retwist often is just for hair health. One of the main causes that people will have thinning locks is over twisting your hair, putting too much stress on your hair. If you are retwisting your hair regularly, I would only suggest twisting your hair every 2 weeks at max. If you're retwisting your hair at the roots more than that, that stress and that pulling and that tension on your hair at the roots is going to start to cause hair thinning. You might start pulling some hairs out of the follicles, and then that means your roots are going to be thinner, and then you're going to be wondering why you have a really thick lock for the most of the length, but then as it gets towards the root, it gets thinner. And then you'll have to do with what I'm doing right now is I'm having to combine locks. You'll see this one actually, it's from the back, but for the most part, it's actually very combined up here, and then you start to see where I initially started it down here. But yeah, you just don't want to over twist or cause too much tension on your locks. That's not good. It's not good for your hair health, okay? So just leave it alone, which is why I leave it alone for 2 months, because I mean, for me, it saves time. I don't want to have to spend 2 hours retwisting my hair every 2 weeks. That's too much. I'd rather just be sleeping or eating for the most part. Those are the 3 reasons for me. So I hope this answers your question for you who asked. I don't know your name right now, but this garage situation. This happened in another video when I was trying to film. But then he's gonna close the garage door and I have to wait for that too. Oh, he's leaving. Okay, so he has to turn on the car. I don't want to start talking because if I start talking, he's gonna close the garage door and then you're gonna have to zoom. See, told you. Told you. Yeah, I think I don't know. Well, anyway, thank you for joining me today on this video. If you like this or found this information helpful, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any more questions about retwisting your locks, what products I use when I retwist, and just anything about thinning locks, hit me up in the comment section below. I also have a video about thinning locks and what I put in my hair and kind of how to do that, so check those out as well. And if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, please do, okay? Hit that subscribe button down there or at the end of this video. And thank you for coming back if you are familiar. And if you're not, if you're new, if this is your first video you're seeing of me, please click the subscribe button, okay? And thank you for coming. Whew, we did it. Another video, another one down. Well, watch last week's video if you haven't already, up there in the corner, and check out this playlist over here. It's got more questions and answers for you guys out there. And don't forget to click on that subscription icon right below, okay? I will see y'all next week when I do another video. And until then, peace.